Hello Aquarius, welcome. I'm Lucia and today I'm doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising Signs. 3 cards for Aquarius. What do we need to know right now? What do we have? So far we have Garden Magic, Nature, and Nurture. And you could be feeling drawn to nature, some grounding energy. We have Basil, Abundance and Wellness. Could be working on more abundance and more wellness. Let's see what else we have, and I'll get into these cards more. And then we're going to look at 3 areas of your life and the messages for that. And then we'll do tarot. Let's see what else we get with that. Simplicity, Boundary, and Be. Okay. Aquarius, we have Garden Magic. You could be drawn to nature right now. This could be something that makes you feel good. Touching plants, touching trees, looking at the sky, breathing in some fresh air. Maybe creating outside even. You could be interested in creative projects, or you could be interested in getting outside. There could be something here where you could be interested in connecting with others. Could even be outside, outdoors. Basil, Abundance and Wellness. There's something here about basil is very healing, so there could be something about wellness here for you. Abundance and feeling good. Abundance in also in other ways, anyways, joy. Basil smells amazing, so there could be something here about bringing that fresh energy, this joy. But there's something about taking care of self here, a message of taking care of yourself. Finding healthy situations and relationships, communities even, projects with others. We have this simplicity, this boundary, and this be. So there could be something here about boundaries with things coming up, how you're feeling and what do you need to tweak, where do you need to put your boundaries. Maybe that could be changing for you, Aquarius. So there's a message here. Where do you need to put boundaries? What can you do to nurture yourself? And maybe some connection with nature. What are you drawn to? It could be water. It could be fresh air. It could be the trees. We have this abundance with this basil card. Where can we take care of ourselves? And how can that bring more abundance in the energy that we want to bring into either our physical body, our energetic body, and then where do we need these boundaries? And this is also the card and the message of just be. We're not trying to be, we are just being, just be. And everything will fall into place. But this also, I'm feeling with this, also with this boundary card, is that you could be shifting on where you are finding your people, your community, your supporters. And it could be, if you're not feeling supported in your inner world, you could be feeling supported or finding the people around you that's where you're going to feel that support or that connection that you could be looking for, that could be helpful for you right now. So what else do we have for Aquarius? One more shuffle. Let's get 3 cards and then I'll pull the 3 with the 3 areas of your life. We have the Queen of Wands, and this is fire energy. So I feel like with this, you could be attracting, situations or opportunities around you. You could be opening up to some of them, and some of you may also not be feeling these opportunities. So there's a question here of asking yourself, are you missing something if you're saying no to something? There's something here about checking something out. There's also something here about trusting your intuition. But I feel like you're also focusing on beauty with this card in all ways, whatever that means to you. Because the Queen of Wands is beautiful, and she attracts people and situations to her. So I feel like with this card, there is opportunities coming to you in different places with this. For some, it may not be the opportunities that you're looking for. So there's something about looking at all your options before you say no, and also taking your time before you say yes. We have this 10 of Pentacles. So there's this card of abundance, or you could be really focused on this, or this could be the thing that could be feeling challenging right now. This feeling of stability, security, or grounding, depending on what area in your life this is. And I'm going to be pulling more cards. We have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is, she sees the truth, but she also protects her heart. You know, so there's something here about that bound. This card falls on top of that boundaries. This falls on top of that abundance and wellness with the Basil card. This falls on that nature and nurture. So there's something here about being drawn to nature, the universe. There could be, you could be feeling like you're getting messages from the universe with that card. So paying attention to the shape of the clouds, paying attention to the numbers that you're seeing on the clock, especially if you're connected to things like trees, plants. Okay, so what else? 3 cards. What 3 areas of your life, and what are the messages for those areas, Aquarius? Okay, Aquarius, you got the 11th house. You got collaboration, membership, and network. That is your card, Aquarius. So there could be something here with opportunities with networking and people around you, communities, like-minded people, friends even. It could be friends, neighbors. It can even be, I was going to say brothers and sisters, but it can be for some. But for other people, it could be other people that can feel like brothers and sisters to you. It could be cousins, you know, it could be not in the interpersonal. Okay, 2 more cards for Aquarius. Okay, we have 4th house. We have family, roots, and foundation. Okay, Aquarius, 1 more. Oh, we got 2 more cards. Okay, the universe is speaking. Aquarius, we have 7th house. Partnerships, balance, one-on-one relationships. That comes with the Queen of Swords. Boundary and B. So there could be people in your close relationships, partnerships that you could be feeling like you could use more harmony in. More fair situation. We have Libra and we have Leo energy. 5th house, fun, hobbies, and creativity. So you could be needing more of this freedom and this energy of fun, especially when it comes to your personal life. We have the 11th house, so collaboration, memberships, and network. So there could be something here where you could be drawing people in your outside world. And the 4th house of family, roots, and foundation with Cancer energy. It could be with your professional work, with where you need grounding. Cancer energy. So there could be something here where there could be mother thing. It could be family things. It could be things coming up from the past, your roots, inner child things. What brought you to where you are today with that foundation, and really nurturing that healing the past in order for you to have those strong roots for what you want to build in the future. So what's the message for the 11th house? So we got all these cards. We're going to read them. Okay, we got those 2 for, and what is the 5th and 7th house for Aquarius? Okay. Aquarius, we have for the 11th house with the Aquarius energy, with that Queen of Wands, we have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I don't feel like you guys are feeling resentment. But what I'm feeling is, I mean, it doesn't mean that no one is, if someone is, but what I'm feeling is whether you are, whether you're not, forgiveness is not about forgiving the other person and letting it be okay if someone hurts you, right? It's about, because the people around you could be changing. The people in your community could be changing. The boundaries around you could be shifting. This is about when you forgive, you're just saying, and you have to be ready to do this, of course. When you're ready to do this, you're just saying, I'm not allowing you to control my happiness, my joy. I'm not allowing you to steal my joy. I'm not allowing you to hold me back now when I'm moving forward, when I'm planting the new seeds. It's about releasing for yourself, not for the other person. Taking that lesson and moving on with that. So there could be something there of cutting cords with a situation. If somebody hurt you in the past, or, you know, something didn't work out, where do we need to move on or let go of. Sometimes it's even forgiving of self if we tolerated or trusted the wrong person or whatever. Adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. We are learning from our challenges. You know, we do learn from challenges. Sometimes you notice that things are not easy, and that when you go through that, you just get more experience. It pushes you further with overcoming that obstacle or that challenge. We have surrender. I can release my need to control. This is all about, you know, sometimes we worry about what we don't know. This is about trusting, and this is also about you know, knowing that we can only control ourselves. And I feel like you know that, Aquarius. You know, we can control ourselves. We can't control other people, but we can control ourselves. And also to know that sometimes whatever happens outside of us, it's not even about us. Sometimes it's about other people. You know, there could be jealousy. You know, there could be people being triggered by you, especially if there's success or something that they see that they could be lacking, and they see something in you that could be very triggering. So it's like surrendering any attachments to anything like that. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means I am on the right path. I mean, we do know when we are on the right path, right? We have this feeling of joy, but sometimes if you're feel like some people can experience this being afraid to be happy because maybe in the past you were punished for being happy. And this is not going to resonate with everybody. There's something here about allowing yourself to celebrate yourself, celebrating your achievements. It's okay to be happy, because sometimes over time we can program ourselves to think that if I get happy, I might lose this thing that I'm happy about. So there's something here about holding on to that and protecting it, because there's so much that we can see to be sad about, that we have to allow ourselves to feel this energy. And I feel like this is Aquarius energy. Aquarius is very caring, and they do love to be happy, and they love to create, and they love to, you know, create with others and be happy with others. So there's more of this energy to open up to and bring in, because we can sometimes guard ourselves. And so there's this need to balance, or this, you know, energy to balance. If this part of the reading resonates with you, Aquarius, we have 4th house, family, roots, and foundation. And this could be where you need more grounding. We have honesty. I don't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I mean, knowing, if anything, sometimes people teach us that how not to be, right? And we can be grateful that we are not like that. And it's better to see the truth than live in a lie. So you could be seeing a lot of truths, and it could be, you know, sometimes that could be things that are hard to see. So doing things to ground yourself, connecting with nature, you know, doing that kind of stuff, connecting with the people that make you feel this beautiful exchange of energy that is also healing. You know, we have this balance card. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I mean, judgment lets us know what's up. If we feel like we catch ourselves judging a situation, even ourselves sometimes, it's just letting us know, hey, I'm feeling something here, I'm thinking something here. So there's something here about bringing this balance in and not being hard on self here with this grounding energy into your personal life. And I also feel like this can be even with your projects and your goals. And especially if those affect personal life, or if personal life affects that, there's something here about finding a balance where it's not going to affect it so much, for those of you who can resonate with that part of the reading. Aquarius, we have the card regret with this, the 7th house with this Libra energy and Leo energy, 5th house, fun, hobbies, creativity, partnerships, balance, one-on-one relationships. There could be regrets here. I know that I cannot change the past. So we're looking forward to create the forward, letting go of the past. Anything that you may have pushed aside for someone else, anything that maybe someone else, you know, sometimes there are those people that are like the party poopers, you know, like you could be excited about something, and then someone just had to make some situation and ruin like your day or the time. This is about letting go of that, any heartstrings or any energy attached to that, because we're at a time of letting go, moving forward, and planting new seeds and bringing beautiful love energy into those new seeds that we're planting right now, Aquarius. So what do we have here? What else do we need to know for Aquarius? The Knight of Wands, fire of fire. Whatever was going on before, if you felt like things were stagnant, if you felt like you needed some time to process, if you felt like things weren't moving, or if they were moving, you're moving now, or you're determined to move now. Something's happening now. Things are moving for you now, Aquarius, with the Knight of Wands, fire of fire energy. What else do we have? We have the Five of Cups. So there's this card of disappointment. So you could be looking at what you missed from the past. You could be looking at hurts from the past could be coming up. You could be healing this, processing this. But you could also, this is a reminder of looking at what you have now and not cutting the cords with losses from the past. But of course, only if you got your lesson, because then you can take your lesson and move forward. But if you're still processing, this could be that time to find some space, quiet space, connect with nature, and look for those synchronicities, those messages, you know, from nature. We have Scorpio, Mars and Scorpio energy here. So there's something here about going through, this could be where you're putting those boundaries, you know, this could be where you're putting those boundaries from anyone who's hurt you in the past. Where do you need those boundaries? What else do we have here? We have the Nine of Swords, cruelty. I feel like with this card, it's about journaling before bed, releasing any thoughts, anything that we can lose sleep over. What can we let go of? You know, of course, we have to hold on to things we do need to think about and worry about, but what can we let go of that's only a burden, especially if it's not your burden to carry, other people's burdens. This is the card of all of that stuff. What's holding you down that you can let go of right now? We have the Six of Swords, science. We have this Mercury and Aquarius energy. We're moving on from the past here, taking the lessons and moving forward with all of that, doing things in a different way, tweaking something. It could be boundaries. It could be with how you're doing things. What is the Six of Swords for Aquarius? What is the Six of Swords for Aquarius? We have tools. We have Capricorn energy, card number 1. So there's something here about professional life, grounding, situation, practical abilities, resources, has what it takes, application, build it, fix it, organization. So you have what it takes to move forward with something here and doing it different than you did in the past. Help someone, task at hand, well-prepared equipment, get stuff done, masculinity. There's something here about, you know, taking control and also believing in yourself. If anyone's doubting if you can get something done, connect with somebody, helping someone, or getting involved in community, taking on something. There's this reminder here that you have what it takes to do something, to move forward, depending on how this card resonates with you, doing something in a different way, a better way, moving forward with the lessons, but letting go of the past, letting go of this baggage. There's a lot of red in these cards. So there's a lot of groundingness. I feel like you guys need to have a more grounded situation, or bring more grounding energy to your situation. So staying grounded, doing things to stay grounded, because I think you guys are moving forward with something here. We have this Nine of Wands, strength. This is the card of resilience. This is a card of resilience with all the things that you've learned to, I feel like there is a fire lit from whatever is happening, transmuting energy into creative energy, into moving forward energy. If anything has been feeling stagnant, I feel like you're going to take care of this. If anything has to be taken care of that's not taken care of, I feel like you're ready to get this done. Put it behind you. Some of you could be ready to start projects, or some of you could be so close to getting to the end goal of something with this card, the Nine of Wands energy. I feel like with all the action that you've taken, you learned a lot about your whatever you're working on, your projects, your goals, whatever this situation is. There's a lot of experience where you are at the point of this situation. We have the Princess of Swords. You could be interested in learning something new. You could be interested in ancient philosophy. You could be interested in affirmations, inspirational quotes. There could be something here about this. You could also be feeling very aware about a lot of things. You could be feeling like you're learning so much more. I mean, there could be beliefs changing as well with this card. There's a lot going on with this card. So what is this Princess of Swords about for Aquarius? We have yoga, contemplation, Libra energy, card number 4. Deep breath, centered, go within, steady, balanced, relax, take a breath. Inner child healing, meditate, time alone, balance chakras, reflection, wellness, and rest. There could be a lot that you could be processing. There could be a lot that you could be feeling aware of. Something's grabbing your attention. I feel like while you're seeing all of this, it's like doing things to quiet the mind, because you could have a busy mind right now with everything that's going on. So anything that's going to bring you harmony, balancing, balance, groundingness, meditation, so that you can process. And also when you clear your mind, you have you're making space for clarity, more clarity. So I feel like you're seeing things and you're feeling things. So there's something here about finding time for self-care, especially if anybody could relate with that wellness card, with that basil energy. Really self-care, mind-body balance, mind-body harmony. Because I feel like you're very aware and there's things coming in. Some of you could also be dealing with a lot of awareness, but also wanting to learn something new, wanting to experience something new, wanting a shift and some kind of personal freedom, and also some kind of support from like-minded people. There's a lot of red in these cards. There's a lot of red in these cards. So there's fire energy. There's also emotional stability, energies for emotional stability and strength in connections with people that you trust. We have the Ace of Wands. I feel like with this card, there is something new to be born here. There is something new a new inspiration for something new here. So you could be planting a new seed, you could be planting something new, you could be drawn to something, this new fire energy. There could be new connections coming in with this card. There is yet to see what's coming. So there is something, a new door opening here, and you have yet to see what this Ace of Wands is going to turn into, right? So for some of you, you're so close to one thing, a chapter, getting to an end goal, but there's a new thing coming in the near future here as well. We just have to learn to do things to get rid of excess baggage that's not ours, or that's not ours anymore. What do we need to let go of in order to move forward? So Aquarius, what else? Knowing that you have what it takes for whatever you're focusing right now to move forward with something. A better situation with this card. We have I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. The universe has your back. You are open to receive. This is a great affirmation. For those of you who can relate to that affirmation, this is a great thing to write down in your journal. Carry it on a piece of paper with you. I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. That's a beautiful affirmation. Thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. Take care. Sending love.